3 days later. So, Chairman Rose turned himself in then? Never thought I'd live to see the day. He woke Eternatus and nearly caused a catastrophe for the entire region. You reap what you sow, I say. I don't know about you, but I slept like the dead. Everyone's still talking about what happened, but at least things are back to normal now. He really did defeat Eternatus together with Zamazenta and Zacian. And still Lee's... Well, he's being Lee, insisting on having a championship match with you today. It's a bit much, isn't it? You sure you're up for it? I'm not even too sure about him. He was out cold and hurt pretty badly himself during all that mess. I do understand how he feels, though. Feels like I've been waiting forever to get to see you and him face off in a serious match. So come on, the match will be at Winden Stadium. Where else? And, now before we, get, to, facing off against, Leon, defeating, Eternatus, earned us a couple, things. First, off is the obvious, Eternatus itself. Yeah. Plus speed minus defense. Not too bad. And as for other changes, upon defeating Eternatus and putting an end to the darkest day, there is a slight change in the wild area, as well as the Isle of Armor. So, let's go ahead and briefly fly out to the wild area to check that out. And gonna go ahead and put Hudra in the lead here. Now, just need to get into a battle with the wild Pokemon. Hey, a regular Pokeball. Wild Zigzagoon. That's level 60. By defeating Eternatus, the changes in the wild area and Isle of Armor, it's all normal wild Pokemon at level 60, and certain wandering Pokemon at level 65. So yeah, you can see it's how useful coming to either location can be. So let's go ahead and deal with this Zigzagoon. Ew. Barely didn't get a level up. But one more battle here. Hydra is now level 64. And finally, Hydra is evolving. At long last, old team is fully evolved. Hydra has evolved into a Hydreigon. The Hydreigon's data will be added to the Pokedex. There are a slew of stories about villages that were destroyed by a Hydreigon. It bites anything that moves. Now, going into Hydra's stats here. That is a very respectable special attack stat, even with the decreased gains from her nature. Plus, now that she has Levitate, he gains new immunity to ground type moves. Well, overall, doesn't really do much, but it's one less attack option opponents have. And now Crunch is no longer has a chance to miss without any accuracy or evasion modifiers. Yeah, White Lens should help Thunderfang and Zen Headbutt a lot. As well as Dragon Rush a bit. Yeah. New moves that Hydra can learn. Well, not sure all of the new moves, but she can learn Fly, Screech, Rest, Rock Slide, Snore, Scary Face, Steel Wing, Attract, Beat Up, Facade, Rock Tomb, U-Turn, Payback, Assurance, Ice Fang, Fire Fang, also Thunder Fang, but already knows it. Acrobatics, Snarl, Brutal Swing, Breaking Swipe, Flamethrower, Focus Energy, Sleep Talk, Iron Tail. Well, again, already knows Crunch, Taunt, Dark Pulse, Focus Blast, Nasty Plot, Root Chop. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that was the wrong button. Crunch and Throat Chop have the same power, so no need to change there. Dark Pulse does as well, so no need to learn Dark Pulse, especially since due to Hydra's stat spread, Crunch is actually going to be a bit stronger. But, also go ahead and give it her Iron Tail here. Zen Headbutt's still definitely a good move. Thunderfang did have its utility. But I think at this point, good to go ahead and retire Thunderfang. Right, and with that done, next stop is the Pokemon Center, right outside of Linden Stadium. You draw should also be able to get some new moves from the move relearner as well. Could go with the Dragon Pulse. It's definitely a good move. Be more reliable than Dragon Rush. Definitely something to consider. I'll cut away until, well, when I decide. Alright. Took some time to think, and yeah, Dragon Pulse is gonna be taking Dragon Rush's spot. Sure, it's a weaker move, and while the stats don't exactly tell the full story here. Dragon Pulse is going to be a bit more reliable. And that's all done with you. Now for a quick heal. Then time we head out to take on Leon. So, real quick, I am gonna go ahead and swap Glyph into the lead here. And that's the final preparations for challenging Leon. Hey. More people here to cheer us on. This is the final match against the champion, the championship match. Are you ready to face Leon? Yep, I'm ready to beat him. Then change into your uniform and head out onto the pitch. And it's time. My matches are always sold out, but this... I've never seen a crowd this wild. Everyone knows what you did for us this week, Michael. They know you're the one who caught Eternatus and saved the future of the Galar region. A real hero, who battled alongside the legendary Pokémon Zacian and Zamazenta. I couldn't have dreamed of a better challenger to help increase my winning streak. Now that I've seen just what kind of strength you possess as the greatest of challengers, crushing you into the dirt will show everyone just how strong their champion truly is. Now, this line is different if you have Eternatus in your party. Oh, and you've even added Eternatus to your party. The greatest challenger along with the most powerful Pokemon. Is that it? Now you're really getting me excited. Come on, Michael. Let's make this a final match that'll go down in Galar's history. No, a match that'll change Galar forever. We're gonna have an absolutely champion time. And challenged by champion Leon. Leading off with the Aegis Slash. And got a line. It's one of the duties of the champion to get the crowd fired up. Aegis Slash, level 62 Steel Ghost type. Stance change for its ability. The signature ability of Aegis Slash. It change forms between its shield stance by using its signature move King's Shield and sword stance by using an attack. And its moves King's Shield, Shadow Ball, Sacred Sword, and a Flash Cannon. King's Shield is it's a variation of Protect and Detect with an added effect of if make a direct contact, your physical attack gets lowered. So, let's go for Rock Slide here. Yep, I knew you were gonna do that, Leon. So, let's get it with an Earthquake. And there's stance change. Yeah, blade form, that's what it's called. Oh, and Glyph is down. Aiming for super effective hits is a surefire way to claim victory. Yep, and I was expecting Glyph to not go down in a single hit. If I was expecting that, I would have gone for Destiny Bond. A Steel Ghost type. So, want Dark, Ghost, Fire, or ground. Fighting is useless because of the ghost type. You draw with the crunch. John with the Shadow Ball. Scorch Field with the Pyro Ball. Yeah, there. I'll go with the John here. And use a Shadow Ball of my own. A super effective hit. I'd expect nothing less from your team. And a level up for John. And up next is Dragon Bolt, level 62 Dragon Ghost type. Clear body for its ability with the moves Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, and Dragon Breath. Right. Once again, the Ghost type, so let's go with the Shadow Ball. And Dragon Bolt's faster. At least John was able to hold on. Burn is gonna make things a bit harder. Alright, you don't want to keep John from going down here. Probably gonna go for Flamethrower again, so you draw, you're up. And there it is. Right, and let's get it with a Dragon Pulse. Dragon Breath. Weak enough that Udron didn't have much to worry about there. And Dragon Bolt is down. Up next is Haxorus, level 63 Dragon type, Mold Breaker for its ability, with the moves Poison Jab, Iron Tail, Outrage, and Earthquake. Now he's likely gonna go for Outrage here. So let's say we bring out the Fairy type to deal with that. Right, let's do this, Vivian. And there's Outrage. Right, and a Dazzling Gleam. And dodged the Iron Tail. Nice. One problem with Iron Tail. Right, and aside from Leon's Charizard, which, considering it's going to be Gigantamaxing once it comes out. Next, two Pokemon Leon has will differ depending on your starter. Oh, right here, level ups for Vivian and Neo. Vivian wants to learn Magic Powder. The user scatters a cloud of Magic Powder that changes the target to Psychic type. It's interesting. Gonna go ahead and pass on it here. And up next is Mr. Rhyme at level 64, Ice Psychic type. Tangled Feet for its ability with the moves Teeter Dance, Psychic, Freeze Dry, and Thunderbolt. It chose Grookey. Instead have a Seismitoad, level 64, Water Ground type. Water Absorb for its ability with the moves Toxic, Drain Punch, Liquidation, and Earthquake. And if you chose Sobble, instead have Rhyperior, level 64, Ground Rock type, Solid Rock for its ability, with the moves Earthquake, Stone Edge, Mega Horn, and Heat Crash. As for dealing with this Mr. Rhyme, what? Scorchfield, you've got this one. And there's Teeter Dance, which is going to leave Scorchfield confused. But Scorchfield should be able to get through this. Not like that. It's using Psychic now. Right, let's try this again. Hey, it snapped out of the confusion. Now, Mr. Rhyme is going down. And in case it wasn't clear, Mr. Rhyme is the evolution of Galarian Mr. Mime. Hey, level up for Scorchfield. Next is Inteleon, level 64, Water type. Torrent for its ability with the moves Snipe Shot, Dark Pulse, Mud Shot, and Tearful Look. It chose Grookey. Instead have Cinderace, level 64, Fire type, Blaze for its ability with the moves Pyro Ball, Feint, Acrobatics, and Quick Attack. And if you chose Sobble, that Rillaboom at level 64, Grass type Overgrow for its ability with the moves Drum Beating, Knockoff, High Horsepower, and Endeavor. And that is the final difference depending on her starter. For dealing with the Inteleon. First up, gonna get Scorchfield out of there. Vivian does have a Grass-type move to deal with the Inteleon. Yeah, there's Mud Shot. Accuracy's down. Oh, speed down. Like that matters to Vivian. Right, and a Magical Leap. A Tearful Look. That is going to matter, I do believe. No. Okay, yes. Attack and special attack down. Right, and another Magical Leaf. Why are you just debuffing Vivian? Crit. Critical hit. Ha! Pretty good, challenger. Hey, level up before you draw. I'm not finished having a champion time here, and I won't let anyone else finish it for me. And, regardless of the starter, his last Pokemon is Charizard, level 65, Fire Flying type, Blaze for its ability, with the moves Fire Blast, Air Slash, Solar Beam, and Ancient Power. Now, yeah, let's go with the Dynamax. Fire resists Fairy, so Max Mindstorm is our best option here. I'll show you what Charizard can really do. It's Gigantamax time! And here, go with the Gigantamax Charizard. So, now he has to deal with the Dynamax Adderate. Max Overgrowth. That's going to set grassy terrain. So, Max Mindstorm is going to set psychic terrain. That didn't do all that much. Alright. Yeah, Pokemon on the ground won't be hit by priority moves, and power of psychic moves is boosted. Yeah, Max Airstream not resetting the grassy terrain. Which means Max Mindstorm is gonna hit harder. Right, Vivian's very likely going down here. It's a champion time to turn up the heat. Charizard, time for our G-Max Wildfire. And Vivian is down. Now, that did burn up his remaining Dynamax time. Which means rest of this battle is gonna be pretty straightforward. John and Neil are both bad choices here. Go with the Hue Draw. And now this Charizard is back to normal, which means now have to worry about his normal moves. Well, let's go for a Crunch. Air Slash. And he's down. Hey, level up for John. Pulling a Terry Bogard. Terry Bogard there, Leon. My time as champion is over. But what a champion time it's been. Thank you for the greatest battle I've ever had. Congratulations, Michael. You've beat even the unbeatable champion, making you the new champion of the region. You've become a first-rate trainer, alright? I offer you my heartfelt congratulations. And now that you've grown so strong, perhaps it's time I started looking ahead myself. It's time we adults started working on improving the here and now, for the sake of all that's to come. And you, Michael, what you ought to do now is believe in yourself and your partner, Pokemon. Keep on blasting ahead. In order to create that bright future we all hope to see. People of Galar. Here, you have it. A new legend born right before your eyes. Champion, Michael. Bet you can't wait to see what kind of future a kid with this kind of strength might bring about. I sure can't. Let's watch and see what he can do. Hey. And that is the main story of Pokemon Sword. Now, I will say that there are some issues with the story, but overall, it's still a very good game. A lot of what I have to say sounded similar to the thoughts I had during the credits, the Shield Nuzlocke. So I'll hold off on giving the thoughts on the series, especially since there's still quite a lot more left to go. In the Pokemon games, the end game is not the end. There's still plenty of post-game content left to do. Of course, got the rest of the DLC to cover as well. And that's also going to be quite lengthy, especially since we have not touched Crown Tundra at all yet. Now, the next couple things doing here with the base game, we've got some stuff show off now that we're the champion. Because quite a few things have changed around the world. And there's also post-game story. So I'm sure you've noticed. He did not catch the box legend. We've still got that to do as well. So, next goal is showcasing the changes around the Galar region. After that, the post-game story. Then wrap up the Isle of Armor. Then head out to the Crown Tundra.